Just because her colleague's house looked like the home of a wealthy family, Emily agreed almost without hesitation to let her daughter stay there overnight. But the next day, when she went to pick her daughter up, the cleaner told her that nobody lived there. The couple was completely stunned. Only then did they realize that their daughter Sophie had disappeared. Emily immediately called the police and rushed toward the station. But deep inside, she could not stop blaming herself, because there had already been warning signs. She worked as a flight attendant, and she was used to judging people based on their appearance. Because of her busy schedule, she often arrived late to pick up her daughter from school. That day, an unfamiliar girl was standing beside Sophie. Emily quickly apologized to the teacher, but the girl's mother stepped in to explain for her. She claimed that roadworks had caused the delay, which was why she arrived late. Emily accepted the explanation without thinking twice. She never noticed that such kindness was actually suspicious. After the teacher left, the woman started a conversation with her. She introduced herself as Rebecca and said she was Josie's mother. Her gentle way of speaking quickly made Emily feel comfortable, and before long, she gained her trust. At that moment, Sophie suddenly suggested going to her friend's house. Emily refused at first, but her daughter kept asking again and again, slowly making her change her mind. Rebecca continued persuading her as well. With cars behind them constantly honking, Emily hesitated under the pressure. In the end, she agreed, but she had no idea that this decision would be the beginning of her nightmare. Not long after arriving home, Emily received a phone call. It was her daughter Sophie. She said she wanted to stay the night. Emily immediately refused. Sophie had never slept away from home before, and she had not even brought any belongings with her. At that moment, Rebecca took the phone gently. She said she could bring whatever Sophie needed and let Emily make the final decision. After being persuaded again and again, Emily finally gave in and went to the house herself. The two girls were playing in the basement. The scene in front of her amazed Emily. Rebecca casually mentioned that her husband worked at a bank. That sentence removed Emily's doubts. But when she tried to take a photo, Rebecca suddenly stopped her. She quickly explained that she did not like people taking pictures of children. Emily did not suspect anything. She left the belongings there and walked away, without knowing that the danger had already begun the moment she left. Sophie ate the food Rebecca gave her, and soon fell into a deep sleep. Rebecca then sent a message. A man wearing gloves appeared and silently took Sophie away. The next day, everything seemed normal at first. Emily continued working as usual, until that afternoon, her husband Daniel suddenly called her. He told her that Sophie had not returned home, and nobody could get in touch with her. Emily immediately felt that something was wrong. After leaving work, the two of them rushed to the house. There, they confirmed that their daughter had disappeared. From that moment on, their lives began falling apart. Reporters kept asking them, why them? Why their daughter? But the police had almost no clues. The woman had used a false identity. She had carefully avoided every camera. The police could not even determine what she looked like. To prevent her from making contact again, the police began monitoring Emily's home, but they still had no idea that the truth behind this disappearance was far more complicated than they imagined.